guys, it's Marianne, the Frugal Chef. I hope you're well. Let's make these baby back ribs in the oven today. We're going to use our sugar-free barbecue sauce for this, but you don't have to. You can use whatever sauce you want. These are gonna cook very slowly, 3 hours in total in a very low oven, but the final result is worth the wait. Before we do anything, if you would sub please, I'd really appreciate it. Turn on the notification button so you don't miss out on anything. Let's make. I have a slab of baby back ribs here. I already rinsed it and pat dried it. So the first thing you need to do when you're cooking ribs is take off that little membrane, the fascia from the back. It appears that the people that packaged this tried to take it off already because most of it is gone. I'm gonna attach a video here so you can see exactly how that's done when it hasn't been half done like this, okay? But I will trim this and take off like this piece here, and I want to take that off. But important that you do that so that you don't have that hard membrane behind the bone there. So since we have little pieces left here, I'm just going to kind of carve them off here and pull them with my paper towel. See, just like that. We don't want to eat that. It's a lot easier when it hasn't been, you know, partially taken out, because all you do is lift it and pull it off. You'll see in the video. We're going to transfer them into our roasting pan. So make sure that you disinfect your board, guys. Anytime you're using meats, what I do is I wash it with hot water and soap, and then I spray it with a solution of bleach and water. Let that sit for a few minutes, rinse it, and air dry it, okay? Always when I'm using boards for meat. We're gonna make a rub for our ribs. I have a lot of spices I'm gonna mix, but I want to ask you not to stress out if you don't have some of these. Don't even worry about it. Just use what you have. If you don't have any of them, salt and pepper, okay? So let's do 2 teaspoons of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon thyme, a teaspoon powdered mustard. You could use regular mustard if you wanted to. This is ground chili peppers. I'm gonna put a teaspoon in there, optional. It's gonna give it more heat. A teaspoon cumin, a teaspoon of black pepper, a teaspoon of smoked paprika or regular paprika, a teaspoon of oregano, and about a 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. If you want, you can add 2 tablespoons of brown sugar to this. I don't want to put sugar in them, so that's what I'm gonna use. I'm gonna add oil here to make a paste. It's about a tablespoon. It's a little dry. I'm gonna add a little more. I put some lime juice, you can use lemons, onto the meat. And some salt. And half of my rub. So rub it in there. I'm gonna wash my hands so we can repeat. I want to cook them bone down. We need to let these come to room temperature before we put them in the oven. So we're gonna let them sit for a good 20 minutes until they've lost their chill. In the meantime, I am heating an oven at 325 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 160 centigrade, so that it's ready when these are. All right, guys, these are ready to go in the oven. I am gonna tent my roasting pan with aluminum foil. gonna put this in that preheated oven for 90 minutes and I'll be back. Our ribs have been in the oven 90 minutes. We're gonna carefully take off the foil. This smells like heavenly. All right, now we're going to start slathering this with sauce. Guys, you can use whatever sauce you want. We are going to be using our sugar-free barbecue sauce. I'm going to cover this again very carefully. The pan is very hot. I'm going to put these back in the oven for 30 minutes and I'll see you. All right, another 30 went by. We're going to uncover again. And we're going to repeat the same thing, guys. We're going to slather with sauce, cover, and put back in the oven for another 30 minutes. I'm gonna put a little bit of water at the bottom of my pan here just for a little steam. So here's the thing, these are gonna cook for another 30 minutes covered. We'll bring them out, slather them for a last time, and then cook them uncovered and they will be perfect. These take a long time, but that's how we want them. Slow, slow, slow oven, delicious, fall off the bone. All right, another 30 minutes went by, and we're going to apply sauce one last time. This is gonna go in the oven for another 30 minutes, uncovered this time, and then we can eat them. Our ribs are ready, guys. I'm gonna let them sit for about 5 minutes before I cut them up. And I'll go ahead and tent this again so they don't get cold, but They're still pretty hot. Can you see how juicy they are? Oh my gosh. Wow. Let's cool these on a little bit and we'll taste them. So let's dig in. That meat is so tender. Oh my gosh. And it's so flavorful. Oh my gosh. Wow, wow, wow. This is quite the treat, guys. It is delicious. Thanks for watching the video. I'll see you soon.